Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we're taking a look at a British dragon figure from Dunkirk 1940. His name is Daniel Winston and he is a British Bren gunner. So let's jump right in and take a look at the box. And I apologize if you can hear noise in the background. There's a pretty loud fan running right now. So I apologize if you can hear that. Hopefully it doesn't disrupt the review in any way. But yeah, let's take a look at the box here. So there's a picture of Daniel Winston, a very unique dragon figure. There's a side of the box with the figure in a different pose. Alright, and here is the back of the box. And this one came out in 2010, so this was one of Dragon's last British figures that they ever made, unfortunately. But he's a cool one, and it's very unique. So let me go ahead and bring him out for you. Alright, so here's the figure. And let me bring out his tripod, and we'll take a look at that first, I guess. Alright, so I've already got it set up in this particular position. And it's a little tricky to show on the camera, but if you wanted to go for this particular pose, you can adjust the Bren onto the tripod here. I apologize, it's a little hard to show this in the camera, but you get the point. And then if you want, you can put this into another position. If you take this piece off, give me 1 second while I readjust this thing. It's a little bit of a pain, and it is a little delicate, so you got to be careful with some of these little parts, like this just popped off. Alright, let me take the Bren out. So if you want, you can get the Bren adjusted onto here. And I'll just kind of give you a brief look at what that would look like. This isn't how you would get it fully adjusted onto here, but you get the idea. So both ways look pretty cool. But yeah, the tripod is a little delicate. I already broke one of the little tabs on it, so got to be careful for that. But there is a little, I guess this is an ammunition box here that they give you. Alright, let's take a look at the Bren that comes with the figure. Very nice model. Got a bipod in the front. And there's the sling. Okay, got a handlebar there, and of course the magazine comes out. And let me put it back in his hands for you. Alright, so there he is holding it. Honestly, I think I prefer the figure just holding the Bren instead of messing with the tripod, but that's just me. Alright, so it looks great. Next up, let's take a look at the head sculpt and the helmet. So the helmet looks pretty good on the head sculpt, I think. The netting bulges out a little bit, but it's not too noticeable. But yeah, nice looking helmet. I like the netting a lot on there. and a nice sturdy strap. Very nice looking head sculpt as well for this figure. As you would expect for a later dragon model, the head sculpt looks very realistic. You see some creases on his forehead there, on his face, so very realistic. Alright, now this figure's uniform is very unique. I've never quite seen anything like this. So this definitely makes this particular model unique, and that's mainly because of this shirt that he's got on, just a white, more like a sweater, I guess. But that really makes him stand out, and it looks good on the figure. Alright, and as you can see, he's got the web equipment. So we've got these pouches in the front, and then in the back is a backpack, or I guess haversack, his canteen, and his entrenching tool. Alright, and everything was pretty easy to put together. It wasn't too hard. And it fits very snugly onto there. Alright, well, lastly, let's take a look at his pants. And then we've got his boots with the leggings, which you do have to put on yourself. Alright, so everything looks very good on the figure. Overall, I think this is a high quality figure. A little more on the simplistic side, but he is really cool, and I especially like the Bren that you get with the figure, and the tripod's pretty cool as well. But like I was saying earlier, it is a little delicate, so you got to be careful with these pieces on here not to snap them off. And it is kind of tricky actually posing the figure with the tripod and the Bren. So, but still, a cool figure and very unique, and I do recommend picking this one up. I got him about a month ago off eBay for I think it was around maybe 80 bucks. So he is a pricey one because of, once again, the rarity of the figure, but yeah, check him out. Alright guys, thanks a lot for watching. I'll see you next time.